Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 on this series on an introduction to using GoodNotes 5 on the iPad. Just to recall, I am using the iPad mini and the first generation Apple Pencil. So today, in this part of our series, we are going to explore how to use the pen tool on GoodNotes 5. So let us begin by entering the app, and this is the notebook which we created in our previous video. If you haven't watched that yet and are still unsure of how to create a notebook in GoodNotes, please watch that video before watching this one. I'll leave the link for that video in the description below. So today we're going to look at the pen feature. Now you always have to ensure that your Bluetooth is turned on and the Apple Pencil is connected before you are able to use the pen function. So let us tap on the pen icon. That's the second icon from the left. And once you tap, you find that GoodNotes provides us with 3 different options: a fountain pen, ball pen, or brush pen. The fountain pen and brush pen have other settings such as tip sharpness and pressure sensitivity, and the ball pen doesn't have any of those settings. So typically when writing notes, the best pen to use, in my opinion, is the ball pen, because the pressure that you apply when writing does not affect the thickness of the pen. But for the fountain pen and brush pen, the thickness is dependent on how much pressure the person applies. So let me demonstrate using the ball pen. I'm going to do a series of upstrokes and downstrokes, and I'm going to put more pressure on the downstrokes. Okay, so you can see here, regardless of the pressure I apply, the thickness remains the same. But if I do this using the fountain pen, I'm gonna get a different result. It's still sort of uniform, but there is a slight difference. So okay, when you're writing your notes, you can either choose the ball pen or the fountain pen. Both will work fine. But for the brush pen, it's best to use the brush pen when you're writing any fancy title or you're interested in doing calligraphy or hand lettering, because the thickness is really highly sensitive to the pressure. So let me demonstrate. Now here I'm putting less pressure, little more pressure, and the most pressure. You see how the thickness changes? So that is the brush pen, which is also available to use. Now when you tap on the pen icon again, I'm going to change back to the ball pen. An important setting, there are 3 settings here: draw and hold, stylus and palm rejection, and disconnect Apple Pencil. So disconnect Apple Pencil will not be necessary unless you want to pair another stylus to the iPad, so that is something to take note of. Now you have to look at the stylus and palm rejection. This is the most important setting because it will set the tone for all the writing that you're going to do. So click on this, and you should first ensure that your Apple Pencil is connected as the smart stylus. You can also choose your pressure sensitivity, and the writing posture, in my opinion, is the most important because this will affect your comfort level when writing on the iPad. So there are 4 different options for left-handed individuals and 4 options for right-handed individuals as well. So do remember to choose the option that best suits your writing posture when you are writing on paper. So just see how you write on paper and choose the one that best represents that. So this will make it more easier for you to start writing on an iPad. Okay, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna explore the last two features linked to the pen. That is the colors. So we have a lot of colors to choose from. We have some preset colors and we have the custom color palette. If there is a color you want to write with and you don't find it available in the color palette, not to worry, just click on this icon, this circular icon next to the rectangle, this white rectangle with the hex and the number. Click on that and you can create your own custom color. So let's say I'm gonna create this light pink color. Once you have created that, click on the plus sign to add it to your presets. So this color now will be saved as a new pen color which you can write with. So as you see here, I have the new color. You can also tap on it to change the colors. Okay, so that is about the color. And finally, we have different pen thickness ranging from 0.1 all the way to 2. So you can choose whichever one is best for you. Okay, so I typically go with 0.3. Okay, that's one of the options which I choose. You can choose whatever fits for you. Alright then, so today, to recap, we looked at the pen feature, the pen tool of the GoodNotes 5, and what are the sub features which you can use when utilizing the pen in your writing. Do take note that you have again 3 different pen styles, and really make sure that you set the correct setting for your handwriting style, as this will greatly impact your handwriting and your notes which you write on GoodNotes. Okay then, with that we have come to the end of part 2 of our video series. If you haven't watched the previous video, please take a look at that if you have any doubts on how to download the app or how to create your very first notebook. And with that, we're going to move on to the third part of this video. So do click on the next video to find out how to use the eraser tool, and also my subsequent videos will have the other features as well, like the highlighter and the shapes tool. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.